Hey, so to give you an update, um, just because I've had some things going on and I'm going to forget to note these and it might help someone. Uh, what have I been doing? I have been using my cell phone less, which has been helping my neck a lot, especially in bed. And I thought about why is it making such a difference if I use my cell phone in bed? It's because like my head's like this. And if I'm making adjustments with my neck, like if I lift my head up a little bit, that's the full weight of my head on my ligaments. Versus like if I'm standing and I move my head a little bit, it's mostly balancing on my spine. So that's like it's killing me to use my cell phone in bed, even though mostly I'm resting on the pillow. If I pick my head up a little bit, whatever, it tense my neck up a little bit, and then it's like, because of my head, I, it's just so much more weight on the ligaments, which is very problematic. Like I get vertigo. I can feel the C1 shifting around, like it's really bad. I stopped sitting, and that's been helping because I think, I don't know why exactly, but it's just my neck is weak in the position where I'm having to balance it while I'm sitting. Like the ligaments are weak in that position. The muscles are fine, but the ligaments are weak. So I stopped sitting, and that's also helped a lot. So I've been doing like a couple, like 2 walks a day instead of just one, and I've been going farther than normal, and I've been making steadily improvement. Whereas before it was like I'd have a good day, I'd have a bad day, I'd have a good day, I'd have a bad day, and like now it's just like either I'm not making progress or I'm making forward progress. I'm not going backwards because I'm not overdoing it. Like I feel better, but I'm still incrementally increasing what I do each week. Not even day by day. I do the same thing every day, and then like next week I'll say, okay, now I can do a little more, and then so I give it a whole week of. It's the same as you would for exercise. Like if you're increasing your distance for running or whatever, you wouldn't just increase it every single day. Um, I just don't want to hurt myself. And it's also important that I do physical activity, at least somewhat, because you majorly atrophy when you lay in bed all day. And also it's good to be in the sun for your health. And so been having some steady improvements with my neck, but I've had an issue where um, I was picking my head up from the pillow. I think from using a cell phone, and this is like last week or the week before, and then I felt something shift and I got dizzy, and then since then, like when I get out of bed, I have like that feeling you have when you get up too fast, but like much more intensified. Like I have to hold on to something or I'm gonna fall over. And it's not vertigo, it's dizziness. It's different. Like I don't feel like I'm falling. I just feel like um, more like a dizzy feeling, like more like lightheaded feeling. And like it's like all the blood flow. It's like there's blood because I have confirmed internal jugular vein compression from my C1, and it's worse when I lay down. It's always been worse when I lay down. But I think when I get up, all like a bunch of blood is now flowing that was not otherwise flowing, and I'm like, oh my god, and I have to like hold on to something for a minute, and then it stops, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, and then the tinnitus gets a lot louder, which I guess is a good sign because that means my tinnitus is still related to my internal jugular vein flow, which so maybe when if that gets fixed permanently, whatever, like maybe tinnitus will go away for good. Um, but it's like Jesus Christ, that's awful. Another thing is my stomach the last week um, is really bothering me. I think I accidentally ate some lectins. Like I thought this thing was healthy because it's like gluten free, grain free, but it had all these cashews in it, and cashews have lectins, and I didn't realize that. And then until it was too late. And also I got a Quest bar that was also great, no lectins in it, but it had sucralose, and sucralose kills gut bacteria. And I've been struggling with getting my gut bacteria back because I can't like go to the bathroom because my gut bacteria is non-existent. It's not doing anything in there. It's not digesting the food. So I've been taking probiotics to help that, and like sucralose just wipes out your gut biome. So it's really, that's why I like um, sugar-free soda, unless it's like stevia or monk fruit or something, is way worse than regular soda. Um, well, I guess it depends how much you drink, but like one for one, if you're just gonna have like one soda a day, I'd say like all things being equal, the sucral, like having the sugar spike, like having the 40 grams of sugar or whatever once a day, assuming you ate healthy the rest of the day, is probably better than having the sucralose wipe out your gut biome, and now you're more predisposed to lectins and autoimmune disorders and all that shit that can really, really fuck you up. So yeah, that's a thing. Um, so my stomach has been hurting since last week, and it was got so bad like on today's Thursday. It got so bad on Tuesday I just couldn't eat. I had like a couple pistachios and like a little piece of ham and some blackberries. And that was it. That was all. And then I had several, I guess, shakes. I mean, I mixed psyllium husk with water several times, like maybe 5 times. I had like a spoonful of psyllium husk in water throughout the day and drank that because that really cleans your. It really is very rich in fiber and cleans you out. And so, because that helped me go to the bathroom and get things going again, because the bacteria was like not doing anything to digest anything. So it's like I need that will also encourage bacteria to grow because it feeds on the psyllium husk, the good bacteria, and then also digest the food. So that I could get rid of the stuff that's in my stomach and in my intestines, so that they only had one thing to do, and that's heal. They didn't have to worry about digesting anything. And then the next day I had again just some pistachios and some kale and a little piece of ham again. And then today I just, oh, and also I've been having the following day on Wednesday I ordered some what do you call it, marshmallow root and licorice root. So I've been taking about 4,000 milligrams of the powder of licorice root and about 6,000 milligrams of marshmallow root per day. Um, Marshmallow root's precise because I actually got the capsules, so the gelatin capsules. So I just been pulling the capsule apart and putting in. So that's exactly 6,000 a day. I have like 3 shakes with like 2,000 each, and then the licorice root's just like half a tablespoon. I'm pretty sure that's around 4,000, but I don't know. I know you can overdo it on licorice, so I just had that once, and then the mushroom. I don't think you can overdo, but I looked that up anyway, and someone said 6,000, so I don't think marshmallow is such a problem though. And that both of those things are supposed to help repair your gut and reduce inflammation in the gut, and then psyllium husk, combined with that, and I also had some cocoa powder mixed in because that improves circulation, and some monk fruit for so a little bit of monk fruit sugar for the taste, and it was drinking those to help my stomach, and my stomach feels a lot better. And my what I also noticed felt better was my finger. Like this finger was hurting, like right at the top joint. It was hurting really bad. My right shoulder up in like here was hurting really bad, and that's not so bad anymore. My hip's not so bad. So I've had improvement all over my body, and in addition to that, so I think fasting's been really good to let things heal. I guess I don't know how much a leaky gut affects your body if you're not eating lectins. Like if stuff's getting into your bloodstream that shouldn't, it's not a lectin, maybe that's still causing problems. I don't know. But I'm pretty sure it was fasting. Like I'm only eating at like 11 to 6, 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. and then not much at all when I am eating. And I'm just really trying to give things a chance to heal. And I'm not taking any multivitamins. I cut out all supplements. That's it. That's all. No vitamin D, no nothing. Just because I was like, I don't know if any of the supplements are causing a problem. I don't know if the gelatin capsules the supplements are in are causing a problem. Um, oh, also yesterday I had a small can of sardines because that has, I think, glutamine in it, which also helps repair the gut, and omega 3s, which also helps repair the gut, which I found online. Uh, and they're in olive oil, and there's a little bit of salt, like 300 milligrams of salt or something. So they taste good. They don't have a lot of mercury or heavy metals in them. So maybe I'll have them again. But yeah, like God, I think the fat that's the quickest turnaround for improving joint pain I've ever had was fasting and just focusing on my gut health. Uh, like the foods I put in are all gut health foods except for the ham, where I was just like, for fuck's sake, I need something that tastes like food. And because I'm eating plain kale with olive oil and like just plain skinless, boneless sardines, which is all right. But the ham had a little salt in it and just ham. Although who knows if that's got antibiotics and shit in it. That's the problem. Like I was watching a Dr. Gundry video and he was talking about how you getting pesticides in the plants and animals are eating the plants and we're eating the animals, like Roundup. And then we're also eating the plants which have pesticides like Roundup. And all that, like Roundup was designed first as an antibiotic. So it literally kills. I mean, it works as a pesticide, but it kills bacteria. So that's what it's designed for. That's what it's best as, killing bacteria. I think that's what it's best. But anyways, what it's designed for. So it's an effective antibacterial chemical, and that gets in your stomach and kills your gut biome, which makes us weaker to leaky gut. So I think that's why most people in the United States, if not all people in the United States, have leaky gut. So that's another thing. Anyway,